All right.
See, it's still running at like 25%.
That's not bad. We're back. It's dropping back down. All right.
Yeah, because even after we ended the call, it was running at like almost 5,000 kilobits per second. And that's not what I had the bit rate set at. So hopefully that change of server will do it.
Let's give him a call back. We're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Right on.
That was so weird. Like, why would it do that?
Yeah.
Not the right way. Yeah, that's the right way.
There's one.
What up?
What up? What it do?
It's video on, dude.
I'm gonna be honest here. All I see is like a loading screen. It do be like that sometimes. It be like that.
It do be like that sometimes.
Uh-oh. Where's everybody at?
At our house.
Right on.
God, you're an asshole. Piece of shit you are.
God.
It says your voice is in there, but no video.
Well, Skype.com's not responsive.
Freaking Skype.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah, now it won't even capture the video.
What the fuck?
Is it because we're 2 in?
I don't know what's going on. It's just fucking technology, man.
Right. It's just one. It's Friday.
Friday.
Anytime we try to do anything, nothing works.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Was that display capture?
This is why I drink.
Source.
Maybe.
One of them.
Source. There we go.
There's
Whoa.
that.
Whoa.
No. It's going fucking
There
psycho.
we go.
I don't even understand.
Is he just standing really still, or is it frozen? All right.
Okay.
I was playing on my computer a little bit while we figured it all out.
I was like, is it frozen or is he just that still?
Right. Is he standing still?
Shit. We're almost there. The other one's loading.
We're loading.
I was gonna say, just use it on your phone, dude. It's a lot.
Hey Tyler, shut up.
Laptops for browsing, bro. And like computer stuff.
Listen, I clear my cookies like every day. All right.
Good.
And day too. Oh, this is a dumb joke.
Your life is a dumb joke.
There's Jonathan Owen.
What?
Huh?
Huh? I said your hair looks nice.
It usually does.
Should we retry restarting it?
I don't know. Something's going.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck.
The internet's just not working today. Bullshit.
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 Ball.
I don't know what's going on.
I think it's Tyler's fault somehow.
Tyler's fault's not his fault.
I mean, we can blame him. I don't care.
I think the poles are shifting. It's just throwing everything off.
It's probably got something to do with Pangea,
Yeah.
tectonic plates and shit.
Yeah. Did Geneva Convention have anything to do with Wi-Fi? Or I'm sorry, Skyping?
No, it's Watergate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really don't know what's going on.
I think it's Skype.
I think it is too.
It won't even load you guys in.
That's it.
Yo, disconnect the call
I mean, we got your voice. That's not the worst thing in the world, I guess.
Right.
What do you want to do? You want to continue with just voice calls?
Yeah, I think Skype is just like.
Your internet's good.
Yeah, I'm just checking our connections right now. Everything's fine. It's Skype.
Well.
Yeah, 48 times out of 50, it's Skype.
Yeah, basically. Can they even hear us anymore? I don't know.
Oh, it just happened.
I can hear you.
There he is. Oh, kind of.
Zach, there he is.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Holy
Holy
shit.
About fucking time he joined the party. Wow.
So what do you guys want to talk about?
Well,
I'm about to fucking take one of these computers out back and shoot it.
Okay. Same.
Oh.
yeah, Skype is causing a lot of issues for us.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah.
As long as the audio works, I'm not too mad about it. I mean, that's the important part.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, the video end on Skype tonight is just not.
There's another problem. That's my last beer.
I got another one for you if you want. I got 15 packs.
Throw it through the screen.
You know what? Even if you were here and you had that beer with you, I still wouldn't drink it.
What a snob.
Ooh.
You can make potato
Damn.
juice, and then I don't know what it tastes like. 'Cause I've never done that, but it's a good suggestion.
Oh man, mix it with the orange juice, Manmosa.
Manmosa, baby.
So
Hang on, I want to try something here really quick.
Don't fuck anything
Don't
up.
do it.
What are you going to do?
You might lose. You probably won't see us. I just want to see what.
If our computer stops freaking out?
Yeah,
The fan slowed down.
it did as soon as I turned it off.
But it does do that occasionally. We have like this big old server. And it sometimes it sounds like it's going to take off. Are you doing the Macarena? What are you doing over there?
You can Macarena to any song.
Anyways. We should ask them about their band before everything fucks up again.
Okay, we're used to shit fucking up, so it's all good.
Yeah, you know, we did this like a few weeks ago, and we had like 4 or 5 bands on, and we did Skype every time, and it didn't even fuck up.
It fucked up a little bit.
Yeah, not too much. Not like this.
That's true.
This is bad.
Listen, I'll blame it on us. We're like, I guess I can't take any, like real title, but we just have the worst time with any kind of given technical difficulty.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Like, just any given time.
Like, not even when we're playing shows either, just like in
Just like
general.
riding in the van, somebody's phone won't charge. It's like, what's going on? Oh, I fucked up too. There we go.
oh, it hits like a trash can.
When we were in Lansing, I backed the van down that hill.
Oh, God. Shit. Forgot about that. We had to push it off that hill.
Yeah, we had to take all the gear out of the back and then push it up.
Wow.
Jesus. Whoa.
Hey, look, there's a watermelon.
There's the watermelon, Tyler.
God, I'm sick of watermelons, man.
Is Gallagher there with you?
Who, Frank?
Frank?
This is my roommate tiptoeing around because I don't know. He went upstairs because he was like, "You gonna do this?" I was like, "Okay."
He's too cool to hang out with us. Whatever.
He brought a watermelon, though, so that's tight.
You know what he's got right now?
What's that?
2 fucking watermelons.
2 watermelons.
Wow.
No, okay, so it's a long story. It's dumb because like he kept.
Go on.
I talk crap. All right, we were going down for Jonathan's birthday in Winston-Salem, and he bought a watermelon. So I was like, "Who buys watermelons?" He's like, "It's seedless," and I was like, "So?" And then I guess he took offense to it, and then he just started buying more and more watermelons, and they started appearing more and more places.
Huh.
I set myself up on that one. I realized how cheap watermelons actually were.
I guess I don't know. I don't remember the last time I bought a watermelon.
I don't like watermelon.
You don't like watermelons?
Nah, I don't like watermelon.
What kind of asshole are you? It doesn't like watermelons. Like...
Apparently, the kind that doesn't like watermelon. It's just, I like honeydew. I don't like cantaloupe.
That doesn't make sense.
What other melons are
They're
there?
like the same
I was
thing.
just saying, I only know like 3 melons.
Being like, yeah, I don't like tomato sauce, but I fucking love ketchup.
That's fucked up.
Whoa. Those are different.
It's all a matter of perspective, really.
I've never met anybody that doesn't like watermelon.
Yeah, Owen's also Satan, so that's beside the point.
Well, I mean, yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's the
You don't like happiness or fun either, do you?
Oh,
You get offered a Happy Meal, you're like, no, fuck you, I don't want
I
that.
just want a regular meal.
Yeah, can I get
I
a
wanna
sad meal?
I mean, we are the sad rock band, so it makes sense.
Take a Happy Meal and take all the food in there, but like kind of fuck it
Take
up and
all
then
the fun
throw it
out
into a
of it.
shitty box and then deliver it to me. I want a sad meal.
Take the toy out of the wrapper and put it in the burger, then put the burger patty in the wrapper.
That's Reddit bullshit. That's what that is.
I want ketchup on it, but I want it to be like an unopened bottle of ketchup.
I want
where
the
just
ketchup
the water comes out.
on top of the bun on the outside.
I just want to put the packets on there so as I bite into it, I just get squirted in the mouth with ketchup.
Yes.
Also, can you take a bite out of it, wrap it back up, and then put it back in the box?
What the fuck
I don't know.
are we
Tell me
even
what's
talking
going on
about?
right now.
This is the best interview ever.
I fucking love watermelon.
Oh, you all have it because I'm done with it.
So
We could try to get back on track here.
tell us about the music that you play.
Yeah.
We're kind of like the embodiment of sound of when your parents come in and they're like, "Look, like I'm not mad. I'm just really disappointed with your decisions."
Yep.
I can describe our music in one noise.
Like we sound like what wet paint smells like.
So
Like
the
you know
sound
you
of
should
shitty
like it,
beer.
but you do. You know?
You ever like microwave tinfoil? That's what we sound like.
I love it.
For microwave tinfoil.
Nah, we call ourselves we're like self-proclaimed sad rock. Like NC Sad Rock is like the I guess the official like hashtag of the band, just because a lot of the lyrics that we write are not the happiest. But we have really happy music. It's like sad music that you can dance to and forget that you're sad. And then you read the lyrics and you're like, fuck, what just happened?
Yeah.
Right on.
Like a happy car crash.
Did you say like a happy car crash?
Yeah.
Huh.
Aw. Good for them. Their car's wrecked.
Right.
It's a piece of shit anyways.
The Daewoo Lasano.
It's like when you wreck a car and you get to buy a better car because of insurance money.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that doesn't always happen. My car got wrecked and I didn't get a...
You got a
Very
better
much.
car.
Yeah, a year later.
Oh. All right.
That's also, it's like going to a paperback show. It's like you had expectations and it just didn't happen.
Goddamn.
On the plus side, the video is caught back up and everything is back on track. So,
Is
Oh.
it?
yeah.
Word.
Hey.
Oh.
Praise Hail, praise Dale.
Hail Dale.
Died on the
Fuck
last lap
yeah.
of the
From the
Daytona
three.
500 for our
Nice.
sins.
They
There's
know.
one of
Wait a
them
minute.
got Sprint
minute.
Cup.
You guys hail Dale too?
Dude, Dale's not dead. He's just a lap ahead.
We're from
Yeah.
North
Holy
Carolina.
shit.
Gotta hail Dale.
Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh.
I live
Thank
in a
God.
NASCAR track. Like, why don't
Yeah,
we
you live in Martinsville.
city with the track?
Hail Dale. We used to have a Dale Earnhardt, a buddy of ours. We lived together for a little bit. He had like this framed Dale Earnhardt picture, and we put it above the mantle of the fireplace. Hail Dale.
Hail Dale.
You want to sell it?
I don't know where it's at. He might still have it. I'm not sure. That was like 10 years ago.
Give me his contact information.
Yeah, I'll let
Do you
you
have
know.
a tax number?
He probably still has it. Fucking hail, Dale.
Hail Dale. He's not dead. He's just a lap ahead. God, I didn't think anybody ever knew about that.
Maybe we're not so different after all.
Small world, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of like a racetrack. Know what I'm saying?
Yep.
it's
It
kind of
all
like,
comes back full circle.
it's what happens when you all live in the butthole of the country.
500 laps, 2,000 turns.
It's like that's the quote of the year. Can we put that in that like the album credits,
Yeah.
please?
Absolutely.
You cross my face.
Want it tattooed like on my eyeballs.
No, you gotta get it. You gotta get it on the forehead, and then just become a SoundCloud rapper.
Ah, shit.
Fuck yes.
That's a lot to tattoo, though, on your forehead. That's like a paragraph.
I got a big forehead, so I got lots
Nah.
of room.
I almost got like a fucking six head.
I
Yeah.
know under eyes. I mean, that's plenty.
Look like Post Malone.
Post Malone.
You put like 12-point font.
Yeah, you could do it.
Yeah.
At least all
It
across.
also has to be in like Comic Sans. That's the only font it can be in.
You gotta find one of those people that like writes the Lord's Prayer on a grain of rice.
Just
So
get,
my mom does, you asshole.
so just get that person to put it on your forehead.
Yeah, yeah. It just looks like a pimple that never goes away.
That's a special blackhead right there.
Your
That's why you
grandmother
said
comes
fun.
over. We gotta get that off, and like scrubbing it off your head.
No, it's the Lord's.
No, it's permanent.
It's the Lord's prayer.
It's from Little Jesus.
Little Jesus.
Holy shit.
Mumble rapper of the year 2019.
I mean, have you ever been to a Catholic service? They pretty much mumble preach.
Mumble.
You gotta have the combination of like the mumbling followed by like a oh.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that Halo?
Yeah, it was Halo actually. That all makes sense, man.
It's all coming together.
Halo's
That's why they're called the Covenant. Oh my god.
Oh shit! Oh
Oh,
my
shit.
god!
The Halo was a Halo. I mean,
Honestly,
The Halo was a Halo.
I mean, come on.
Beyonce and it.
So, I don't know. Did we talk about how you guys met? Because one of you said you live in Virginia, and the other two in North Carolina. How does that work? You guys just been friends for a long time and wanted to make a band?
So what happened was we were like kind of an established band already, and Tyler, he was in a band called Body High. He was like fronting that band, and we played in Fayetteville, North Carolina together, which is very interesting.
Underwater.
He's like, that's why I moved.
Shithole.
Yeah.
Shithole.
But we played a show together, and we were outside actually taking pictures because we were that fucking band at that time. And Tyler rolls up, and he's like, "Hey, where do we unload at?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Hey,
And
dipshits.
we're
where do
friends
I
ever
know?
since.
Oh, wow.
It was. We did like an 11-day run with his old band last year.
It was July of last year, yeah.
July last year, and then we were in the studio, and just our bass player.
Recording 3250 coming out of Cardigan Records.
Yeah, we were recording, and just our the bass player we had just kind of unexpectedly like left. You know, it wasn't really any kind of bad blood or anything. It was just, you know, he just wasn't happy where he was at, so he just, you know, left. And then it was kind of just like the first person that came to mind was Tyler.
Probably like 15 minutes later, I called Tyler. I was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
do you want to be in this band?"
I was shit building a gun.
Don't tell him that.
Not doing that.
I was not doing that, even though I just said it.
Dude, great recovery. But yeah, we and also Tyler like also ran a house venue, like the house that you're looking at right now. Like he used to have shows in that house,
Nice.
and that's another way that we connected and became better friends. So that was cool.
Nice.
Was the video shot in your basement?
No, the video actually. So we you want to take this one? The video.
I just wanted to ask that since you said he had house shows.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It was a cool place in Boone. It was like our old favorite house venue out in Boone. That was actually the last night they got to throw shows, just because like so. House venues always like DIY spaces are kind of hard to keep running just because you get a lot of people that don't really want to respect the venue or like respect the people around them.
It was like 200 people inside of a 2-car garage.
Yeah, but yeah, that was shot there. It was a fun night. It was cool.
Yeah, we had some college friends that were needing to shoot a music video for their final project or whatever, and you know it just happened to line up to where they could shoot our music video. So it was done for free, and they got a great grade. So it was like a win-win deal. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
That's pretty sweet.
But yeah, that's that was in Boone, North Carolina, which is I guess what we consider our home, because we're honestly we're all kind of spread out. Like I live in like Wilkesboro, North Carolina, which is like western North Carolina, like almost Appalachian State. And then Owen and Caleb, who was not here because he's a jerk, our drummer, they live in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, which is like a bit, I guess, like eastern.
Yeah, it's like middle.
Yeah, middle. And then of course Tyler lives in Virginia, so.
Right on.
Watermelons.
It's like, don't get me started.
Watermelon. Watermelon in my home.
You buy it, going into it, you're like, that's not that much, and then you cut it up, and you're like, I'm not gonna eat all this.
There's like 4 or 5 watermelons, like the half cut in my refrigerator right now. I don't have a place to put beer because it's a big fruit.
It is.
Yeah.
You see them and you're like, good God.
But it's delicious.
Like, dude, why don't you just like hack from the current one that's like in the fridge right now? Why do you gotta open one?
You're like, I don't want it in there. I want beer in there.
Set it on the counter and drink it like lukewarm throughout the evening. It slowly gets warmer.
It's Tyler's payday or not, so.
Really sounds like you're having a hard time over there, man.
You should
It's
sell
fun.
some of that watermelon and then buy more beer.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Dude, people go apeshit over watermelon. They'd be stoked to buy it.
Have you guys ever been to Cookout before in your life, like the fast food restaurant Cookout?
What?
There's a restaurant. There's a fast food restaurant called Cookout.
Oh my Jesus Christ! If you're ever in the eastern part of the United States, like I think there's some in Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia and Florida. There is this restaurant called Cookout. It's kind of like our version of In-N-Out.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's now the East Coast.
It's like, so basically the way it is, like you get what's called a tray, and you get to pick an entree. The entrees are like burgers and just like regular American cuisine, and then like you get 2 sides with it. You can have fucking quesadillas. You can have corn dogs. You can have French fries. It's perfect.
For the sides?
Anyway,
you can have a
yeah,
quesadilla?
sides. You get 2 of those,
The fuck?
What?
and then you get a drink. It's like $5.
Dude, they're
Really?
fucking us here. Like, they're fucking us hard around here.
But
We're
they
getting
have a
honey-dicked up here.
watermelon milkshake, and that shit is delicious.
We don't get none of that shit.
Wait, did you say watermelon milkshake?
I sure fucking did.
Put like fresh watermelon in it. You can only get it during the summer.
It's like July only,
Yeah.
but it's delicious.
You know what we have here?
Corn.
Chocolate and vanilla.
Corn.
we got Neapolitan. Wow, Neapolitan.
We got
Neapolitan.
we got corn and we got high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah.
And
That's all we
burgers.
get.
And sometimes beans.
Beans. I love some beans though.
You
Fuck
better
me,
eat your
dude.
corn or your goddamn corn syrup. You ain't getting nothing else.
That's all you get.
And soybeans.
Then we have the shitty amusement park in a town just how far away is that?
About 40 minutes away,
About 40
maybe.
minutes away, and it's called Indiana Beach.
There's no beach, and
just
it's
on a-
fucking terrible.
it's on a lake.
It's not even a real lake.
Yeah. Everybody's like, it's so fun. I'm like, no, it's not.
It's a reservoir, isn't it?
You seem like the life of the party.
It's a reservoir, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Like there's a dam and it's a reservoir, and it's so polluted from all the boats.
Oh god, people swim in it and they're like, it's so fun. I'm like, you're gonna die.
It's mostly oil. Like it's mostly boat oil.
Yeah.
And these mutant fish, because at Indiana Beach Amusement Park, you can feed the fish dog food. So they have these little. I don't know if they still do it.
Yeah, they still
Do
do
they?
it.
I know when I was a kid, you go up to these like the quarter candy machines, and you put your quarter in, you turn the little thingy, and it spits candy out. Well, it was full of dog food, and you go up and it spits dog food out, and you throw it to these fish. And when you throw it in the water, these gigantic mutant fish come out of the fucking water and eat the dog food because they get fed dog food all day long, so they're fucking huge. Like,
Right.
They're fucking
like-
huge fish. It ain't
Yeah,
right.
they got like the boardwalk that's like same shit, and they're like crawling on top of each other trying to get to the food.
Like thinking back on it, it's really fucked up. Like, like
It's
if
like
this,
Peter's gotta have a problem with that.
if this was any other state, this would not be a thing.
No. Yeah,
That's how I feel about 90% of my childhood. Like, wow, that was really fucked up. Why did they let me do that?
Everybody's like, let's ride the roller coaster. I'm like, it's a wood roller coaster, so it just beats the living hell out of you.
I about flew out of the seat on it,
Yeah.
so I don't even want to talk about
Half the stuff doesn't work. Like the safety stuff doesn't work half the
it.
time.
No.
It's great. So you
Builds
got
character.
Yeah.
builds fear.
Makes it tough. Makes it tough for farming around here. Get back in the field, boy. Get your farming done.
14 hours ain't enough.
Oh shit.
So do you guys have any main influences?
Yeah, corn.
Corn, the band.
Not the band.
Oh, not the band. I was gonna say he
Yeah,
hates
that's
Jonathan
what it is.
Davis.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a grain.
It's a grain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tyler, who's your main influence?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Jesus. Wow.
Same.
No,
pretty popular.
nah, dude. You want to know the Bounce Composure? I like Bounce a lot.
Bounce Composure. Yeah, I saw them live last year. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah, they played with Thrice, which was fun.
Oh. Such a good. Where was I?
That new Thrice record's really good.
I love it. That's all I've been listening to.
That new Balance record's great.
R.I.P.
It sounds like explosions in the sky with noise.
with noise.
Owen said, fuck. I don't know. Shit. Fuck.
He wants to say Dave, but he won't say.
If I'm playing, like, if I'm writing leads, like, I fucking love Circa Survive. So that always, like, does it. But, like, I feel like if I'm writing, like, actual songs, I just listen to, like, really old, shitty folk music.
Oh.
And it's like, oh, yeah, no, this will be cool. Like,
Nah, hear me out. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
You're really selling me on it.
no, I mean, like, yeah, like, it's like the whole, I don't know. Say Circa Survive, and I guess not like old shitty, but like City in Color, like as far as like
Nice.
like lyrics and like melodies and stuff go. Like I really love City in Color.
Hell yeah. I think my biggest influence is David Bazan and Pedro the Lion. I don't know if you ever listened to them. Just like an old Christian kid just crying about how he doesn't believe in God anymore. But yeah, that's probably my biggest influence.
And he still classifies himself as Christian?
No, not anymore. No,
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
talking like old Pedro.
Oh.
I think he's confused.
And like, also like the newest Citizen record, that one's really fucking good too.
Right on. Camera's fucking up.
Yeah. See, this is why we have a fundraiser for new cameras. They just go out of focus all the time.
Yeah. Oh.
So how you got what?
No, I don't know. Go for it, bud.
So you guys are about to go out on tour on the 28th with support from So Soon the Truth. Is there any? Looks like a pretty extensive tour. So is there anything you guys are doing to prepare for that?
Drinking beer?
Crying a lot.
Crying a lot.
No, just you know, we are just doing the whole regular thing, like trying to work as much as we can, and just making sure we have all of our shit packed. And we practiced a couple times to make sure the songs might sound all right live. You know.
Yeah.
You can say like we're stocked up on merch, and you know, like all those essentials for tour, like the stuff that kind of, you know, just gets you from like place to place.
It's like going on camp, but never getting to the campsite.
Yeah.
How far away from you guys are each other? Like being in Virginia, North Carolina.
Honestly, it's not that bad. It's a pretty easy commute.
Yeah, like an hour.
Oh, that's not
I'm
bad. Okay.
from Tyler, but I'm only an hour from Owen and Caleb. So, and Tyler's an hour from Owen and Caleb, and 2 hours from me.
So do you guys like all meet up somewhere and practice, or how's that work out?
Yeah, usually at the house that we're at right now in Winston-Salem.
Okay.
Sometimes we'll shoot up and we'll practice at Tyler's house in like the old venue space. I guess it's like a living room. But
all depends on how many
space sounds cooler.
Fucking all the water there just bother the
We
shit
like
out
to
of
say
me.
studio, but we're in a bedroom, so it's fine.
It's a secret.
Second they have the holder, man.
Yeah.
Whatever you make it.
Get your gang, get your gang, get your gang.
Fucking mumble rap. We were watching like a bunch of videos before we did the show. Well, first it started with me looking into the Eminem MGK thing, and then started watching videos about mumble rap or some shit. It was ridiculous.
And then there was a video on how to make mumble rap.
Yeah, that was pretty hilarious. These two dudes basically making fun of mumble rap the whole time.
What was the song called? 8 Grapes?
8 grapes. I got 8 grapes in my mouth.
Because they recorded the chorus with 8 grapes in their mouth.
So they could mumble properly.
It's pretty good.
Hell yeah, brother.
Good, I get a hell yeah.
Austin 316, brother.
Man, I used to be so into that shit when I was like, you know, growing up. I'm like, yeah, wrestling.
Same.
I'm like, yeah, you know, Stone Cold Steve Austin and, you know, DX and all this stuff. And now I'm like, what the fuck was I watching? How was I allowed to watch that? But not other things.
It's like, it's the most crushing. Like, finding out wrestling is fake is like finding out Santa Claus is fake.
Yeah.
Fair.
Like, it's like equally as crushing because you just like, you grow up just like, yeah, like you kicked the shit out of that guy, but then he came back the next week and kicked the shit out the other guy. So it's just like awesome, but
Yeah, it was all scripted and nobody actually won.
Stressful.
That was like explaining wrestling in layman's terms, and I love it.
Well, see,
basically, oh, sorry, go.
this week this guy wins, but don't worry, he'll win next week. The other guy, you know, they share the belt. They're both champions.
Speaking of North Carolina, we got the Hardy brothers. Am I right?
Oh, yes.
Can I get a hell yeah?
Yeah. What is it? Was it SummerSlam? What just happened recently? Whatever happened recently,
Yeah,
whoever
SummerSlam.
Jeff Hardy was fighting, he like found a toolbox because you know they keep toolboxes near wrestling rings. But he like ended up sticking a screwdriver into Jeff Hardy's he had his ear stretched So he was like sticking it in and like twisting it around and like trying to make it look like it was really painful and stuff. And it was just one of those like JR sitting over, oh my God, he's got a toolbox. Like,
Wow.
I never heard you this passionate about it, Owen.
Dude,
Like, what?
I was really invested. I don't watch it near enough anymore because cable's expensive, but
Can I get a hell yeah?
I watched way too much wrestling when I was young. I always said I was gonna be a wrestler when I grew up. I was gonna be called Livewire. I was gonna have an orange mask like Livewire Mountain Dew because I'm white trash.
Oh my God!
Are you sure you're not in South Carolina?
Live wire.
South Carolina doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's just Carolina.
Just Carolina. We don't see north or south around here, brother.
We're all equal.
I wish you could say that about North Carolina, but
Yeah.
It's not as north as the name would make it out to be, is it?
Yeah, not quite. We're still just below Mason-Dixon, so.
First, we could be like Indiana, so like that's fine though.
That's
Oh,
true.
God. Everybody bypasses Indiana. Nobody plays here.
Actually, we are playing Indiana on tour. We're playing like Elkhart, Indiana.
No
No.
shit.
Oh, really?
I'm sorry.
Which also, speaking of rip the foxhole.
The Foxhole was the shit.
Foxhole was so tight. Terre Haute. Good stuff.
Terre Haute, man.
Terre Haute.
There's a good prison there.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's where, what's his name? Timothy McVeigh was executed in Terre Haute.
Yeah, he was.
Can I get a hell yeah, brother? But,
Yeah, brother.
there was this really fucking rad house venue in Terre Haute called the Foxhole,
No shit.
and we had a few dates fall through on our last tour back in May, and we hit them up super last minute, and they like allowed us to play at their house, so that was really fucking cool.
That's pretty
Nice.
sweet.
Yeah,
Right on.
really tight. They made us like food and stuff, like all very welcoming people, let us crash. So it's all you really like, you don't really, God,
Words
talking's
are hard.
Yeah. No, like you start to just like, you don't really realize like how blessed you are. And then like you go out and you just meet all these amazing people and like all these people who just, I don't know, just like really care about the scene and just like, yeah, like you're pursuing your passion. Like,
Yep.
let's just make it happen. And then like, I don't know, like we live in a very odd era of like the music community, but we also live in like one of the richest in a way of just like, I don't know, you meet some shitheads, but you know, that's like 1 out of every 20 people you meet, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
All right, PBS.
Do you guys have any like favorite fan interactions that sticks with you?
What was the question?
You guys,
Fan reactions.
yeah.
What's
Do you
a
guys have?
fan?
What's a fan? Well, it spins around and it makes wind.
Oh shit, got me.
people before shows.
It doesn't have to necessarily be a fan. It could be like anything that stands out from being on tour that you remember that you guys enjoyed the most.
Okay.
I'll go. No, but
Yeah, go ahead.
Another shout out Petra House, Atlanta.
shit. Yeah,
Robert
Petra
and his
House.
wife Lori. Sweetest people on the entire planet. They just got their basement like decked out with a whole bunch of beds and stuff, and they just let all kinds of touring bands come through and crash.
Like
free of
Not
charge.
Blues.
Yeah, Knockloose was there.
Some like super big bands have like crashed at their place.
Yeah, so it's just they were just really, really amazing people. Definitely just really, really love music. Like they're not just bringing bands in, like they actively go out to shows and see bands that have come through before. Like if they come through again, they try and get out there and watch them. So
They're in their like 50s, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, just very, very lovely people.
Yeah, we had them on.
And we hit them up at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, "Hey, can we crash at your place?" They replied within 5 minutes. It was like, "Yeah, sure, come on."
Yeah.
We had them on the show, what, a few months ago?
Yeah.
We interviewed them, something like that. Talked to them. They're pretty cool.
Yeah,
Awesome
Yeah.
people.
Just love them.
And the community helps him out, which is, that's amazing as well.
Yeah. He actually got free food because of that. Like, they went to some local barbecue restaurant, which sometimes they provide free food to bands. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
It was like a nice, good meal on tour. And those are few and far between.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of their basement that they have set up. It's awesome, because there's, even if it's like a twin bed or,
Right.
padding, like some sort of bed made, anything like that is better than sleeping in the van.
Yeah, and like even having the luxury of like being able to charge your phone is something you kind of forget on the road.
And take a shower.
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
That's
All of
awesome.
that.
I was hoping like we would eventually, talk to a band that has been to Petra House.
Right.
Yep.
And
Hi.
this is awesome.
Yeah, they're
Sweetest, most amazing people.
seriously, just absolutely incredible.
Nice.
How about you, Jago?
Moment 6 to be on tour. Tyler, go.
What?
Oh.
What?
I'm still kind of thinking because like Owen took mine, so give me like 2 seconds.
All right.
Wait, what was the question? I'm sorry. Sorry, music.
Either a fan interaction or something that like someone like something nice that happened to you on tour, or, like sticks with you.
Mainly, I really enjoy like meeting new people. It's really cool. I think not the craziest, but like I guess the nicest thing or like the most like appreciative thing was like it was weird because we played I forgot what it was, a museum in Missouri.
Oh, City Museum.
Yeah, City Museum.
Yeah, City Museum. And in my band, Body High was like so sacrilegious and angry and grungy. But some like I would say like 12-year-old girl was like, "Yo, you got slinging shirts," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, what?
And then mom was like, "Yo, yeah, how much are they?" And I was like, good $7 because I print everything. And she was like, "That's cool, yeah." And I was like, "That's weird," but it was like kind of like heartwarming, I guess. It was weird. I was like, if any 12-year-old likes our music, that's kind of weird too. But you know what? That's also our band name was Body High, so okay. Anyway, but yeah, stuff like that kind of just I don't know, just like weird off the wall stuff. Because I mean, you expect like the usual like guys like covered from like head to like toe and like tattoos and like the girls wear their like straight across bangs. Yo, that was sick. Like like that's cool, but give me someone weird.
Right. Well, you want someone to come and be like, "I like your toes." I'm like, "What? You can't even see my toes."
I know.
I'd be like, "Well, I'll remember your name."
Don't ever come to another one of my shows.
Because I will remember.
You are banned.
For me, I think it's going to go back to the tour also in May. I'm going to dedicate this to House 666 or 666 House in West Virginia. We had some dates fall through on our tour. And I'm kind of the one that does all the booking for the band and like does all the tours and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was stressed. Like I had 3 or 4 dates that had fallen through, and like we were gonna have this shitload of off days. And I was on the DIY tour postings page on Facebook, which is a super like useful resource if you've not heard of it. You're in a band. But I heard about 666 House, and I sent them a message, and it was like Tuesday. Where it was like Saturday and like the show was supposed to happen on Wednesday. And I hit them up, and within like 5 minutes they replied. They're like, "Sure, let's do it." And they were super nice and super welcoming. And they like bought us pizza, and they gave us beer. And also for me, they gave me an entire case of LaCroix because I fucking love LaCroix.
What?
I'm like the only person in my band that likes it. You're all
The
dumb.
only person in the world that likes it.
Yeah.
It's like a small Skittle and a piece of water, but it's fine. But like, yeah, it was really cool because the show was awesome. Like everyone there like went out of their way to buy merch, or if they didn't buy merch, they just came up to us and told us how great our band was, and yeah, it was really cool. And that's another DIY space that does not exist anymore. So, but 666 House, that is my shout out.
Nice.
Damn. I like free pizza.
Yeah, that was pretty rad. Any free food on tour is definitely like up in my memory.
So you guys have your new album, 3250. Is that right?
Yep.
That's out the 28th.
Yep.
Was there a certain process that went into that? Well, I mean, behind the writing and everything.
Oh.
So this record was like really spread out. It was across like 4 different sessions over the course of like a year, basically. Because the Growing Pains, which was like the single and also the one that's the music videos for, that was that was recorded back in like September of last year, and we finished the record in May of this year. So it's been broken up in like 3 or 4 different sessions, and we had our old bass player, who was on 3 out of the 4 sessions, and Tyler came in on the last one. So it's been just a long process that's also been I don't know. It's been interesting because it's been like so long stuff.
And then like versus because we put out an EP last year, January of last year.
Yep.
And that was fun. That was just a lot of the kind of stuff we just started working on, which like Jonathan kind of touched on. Like when we started, it was just like he'd written everything because it was starting off as a solo project. So yeah, the rest of us kind of hopped in and just added to it, like kind of help it along, but not help it along. That makes it sound bad. They were great songs. We just were.
Fuck you, dog.
We were lucky enough to like just we were lucky enough that he was willing to let us kind of put some input on it and add like our own little flair. But this album is definitely like a lot more collaborative.
Yeah.
Like, we wrote a lot of the songs together this time versus instead of like one person just having like a whole song put together, and it's like, which it's never been one of those, this is how it's got to be and nothing's going to change about it. Like because I've been in bands that it's like that, and that's never fun.
No.
But yeah, it's just a lot more collaborative on this one, which is exciting.
I would definitely say collaborative because, like he was saying, like the last record, it was just me. Like I sang on everything and did the majority of the songwriting. This time around, like Owen wrote 3 of the songs, and Tyler wrote one of the songs, or we all wrote one of the songs, and Tyler's like the main vocalist on it. So that's really cool too. Is like you get to hear all of us and like all of our different songwritings and everything like that coming together to like one collaborative record.
That's awesome.
Which I don't think that's very well represented anymore in like the music scene. Usually it's just like one guy that does everything. But that's one thing I like about this band now versus 3 years ago. It's that like we are a collective unit. It's not just one person anymore, and everybody has equal say. And it's just it's great. Very super happy with the writing process and how everything works now. Fuck you, Tyler.
He's like, yes, sir.
Well, I think I'm all out of questions.
You're all out of questions.
It's good talking to you guys.
Yeah, it's a pleasure
for sure.
talking to you guys.
Hell of a night.
Yeah, sorry about all the Skype issues. That was weird. But
I mean, that's what it's like going to a Paperback show. There's like a shitload of issues that happen, but it's fine.
fucking Microsoft.
That's exactly what I say.
It's always Bill Gates' fault.
Yeah.
It's like now when you create a Skype account, you have to also like basically create a Microsoft account. It wasn't like that before.
Oh, really?
Have you had a Skype account until just today?
What?
What?
Oh, I've had a Skype account for years because that's how I used to talk to my ex-bae in Missouri before I moved there.
I don't suggest ever going to Missouri, but You know, whatever.
Springfield's got a tight music scene. Joplin's weird.
Joplin? I've heard Joplin's a good scene. Surprisingly.
When I lived there, it was meh. I mean, like there was like never shout never dude.
Oh yeah.
Ran around and was like, "Yo, I'm cool," which is cool. I mean, that's cool. He got my friend addicted to some weird drugs. So,
What?
yeah, long story.
God damn it, Tyler.
Everywhere, dude. Seems pretty tight. You know, shout out to the homies in what's that band name that Jago has a hat of?
Wait, what?
You have a hat of them. They broke up. R.I.P. Fossil Youth.
Yeah.
Yeah. The band was tight.
What was it?
Fossil Youth.
False abuse?
Fossil, like
Fossil fuels? What did you say?
Yes, like fossil fuels. Wait, they're not from Missouri?
I'm from Virginia, but I lived there for way longer.
No, they're not from Missouri, Tyler.
Yeah, they're in Indiana, which is a couple of things near it.
What in the fuck are you talking about?
Yep.
Illinois?
That's not how geography works.
Indiana's 2 states away with a weird curve downward.
It's like saying you're from North Carolina.
Yeah, but I kind of am because I live on the line. I have a NASCAR track here, so I can say I'm from the line.
Hail Dale.
Hail Dale.
Praise Hail, praise Dale.
A lap ahead. All right, guys. Well, definitely thanks for hanging out with us and talking. Even some of it wasn't even about music, but that's
Most of it wasn't about music.
That's the best part. Just hanging out and chatting. We're gonna check out your music video for Growing Pains.
Also, as a general shout out, our record comes out on 9/28. It's called 3250 through Cardigan Records.
Absolutely.
You could have just
Yeah.
next Friday.
Next Friday.
That's next Friday. Good lord.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys releasing vinyls for that too?
Yeah, it's out on vinyl.
Nice.
Yeah, there's pre-order for that. There's a link on our Facebook.
Yep, there's a link on our Facebook.
Right on.
Also, I'm surprised that they didn't ask about the name of the record because that's like numerical and very weird.
What about it?
Yeah.
I was going to say, what? Fuck, just go for it.
So we played this bougie ass bar in Raleigh. It was like a arcade bar. We did not belong there, and it was just way too nice for us. And when we got there, basically the way it worked with the bars, they gave us a preloaded gift card that we could spend at the bar. And when I was told that it was gonna be $25, and we're like, all right, cool. And when I get there, they're like, oh, by the way, we bumped it up to $50, and we're like, oh shit, that's rad.
Yeah.
We buy a round and we hang out, and then we buy another round, and we go back and we start buying PBRs because we're human pieces of trash. And like, so we start buying PBRs, and we notice that the gift card balance doesn't change from $32.50, and we're like, that doesn't make sense. So then we go back and buy another round, and it continues to stay at $32.50.
Oh shit.
And so basically, we get sloshed. We get.
You're like, oh yeah, we gotta play.
Except our drummer's straight edge.
Our
so
drummer
he's
is straight edge, and so it was like 3 of us drinking more than we should have.
Well, guess who was driving
It's also
later?
the longest set that we've ever played in Paperback history. It was like 15 songs or something ridiculous.
Damn.
So you guys have like
We
a
know, like
DD.
6.
You always have a DD. That's pretty sweet.
No,
He doesn't have his license.
he doesn't have his
right now.
license.
What the
Oh
fuck?
shit.
No.
He got a really gnarly speeding ticket going home from a show one night.
Taking
with
my
him.
drunk ass home.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And,
What the hell?
That's a bummer.
so,
But the $32.50 that we had remaining on the gift card, we just kind of tipped it to the bartender. And that's the story of $32.50. And also, if you listen to the song "Under the Weather," which is on our record, there's a reference to that as well.
Nice. That's
Well,
ridiculous.
Name drop.
Gonna have to keep an ear out for that reference then.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yes.
Oh yes.
The
Hell yeah.
raise hell, praise Dale, brother. Holy shit.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, one of these days I'm getting a Dale Earnhardt tattoo.
Just a big 3 right on the
Gotta get-
shoulder.
What?
You gotta get 3 of them, cause see, that's what they don't tell you about Dale. You know, Dale's number 3. They've take 3 threes, and you know what's 2 of that? That's just 666, man. Say no.
Hell,
That's
Hail
how
Satan.
numerology works, right?
That sentence was a journey. That's what that was.
Hail Dale, hail Satan, whatever, same thing.
Stan.
I work with Stan. He's an asshole.
He's a stand hole.
Actually, real quick story about that. When we were on tour with his old band, we stayed at a hotel and it was really foggy. And our drummer wrote "Hail Satan" and drew a big pentagram on the mirror, and then it all went away. And the next morning, his guitar player was taking a shower, and it was like a clear mirror when he went in the shower, and then he got out, it was all foggy, and we just hear him go, "What the fuck?" And we're walking in, just can't see the pentagram on the mirror. And it's just like, word.
Hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
That's great.
Holy shit.
Wow.
All right, guys. Well, we'll let you go, and good luck out there on your tour, and stay safe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Ashley, thank you guys for having us.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You guys are welcome to come back on anytime.
Yep.
Sweet. 3250, 928. Raise hell, praise Dale.
Praise Dale.
Shout out all around music. Fucking rocks. Rules. And or roll.
Rock and or roll, dude.
Right on, dudes. Talk to you later.
Take care.
Hail Dale.
Hail Dale.
Hail Dale.
Oh, God.
Oh, there you go.
Shit.
Shit. All right.
Hail Dale. Holy shit.
While we're waiting. Oh no, I didn't want to do that.
What'd you do? You fucked up.
Let me get rid of this Skype.
The penguins.
Like, where'd those even come from?
I don't know.
Come on, open up the browser.
Oh,
Are you shitting
Firefox
me?
is installing updates. That's neat.
What is it with updates today?
I don't know.
No, go over here.
Oh
No,
my good lord.
go to the other screen. God. Launch Pocket in Firefox. No.
No.
F off.
Can't tell me what to do.
You don't know me.
We're gonna have to skip ahead
Have to skip ahead.
to some ranting and raving.
I forgot what I was doing there for a second.
Looking for a video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, this is Growing Pains by Paperback. Yo.
Yo.
Oh, shit. A little hot in there.
Let's just...
So that was Growing Pains by Paperback. Be sure to check out their new album coming out the 28th. It'll be available everywhere. They have vinyl records that are going to be available. The link is on their Facebook page. And that is just Paperback on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So be sure to check them out. They're going to be out on tour. All their dates are on their Facebook page. So if they're going to be in your area, go check them out. Say what's up. High five them. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Low five them. Whatever you want to do. But don't lowball.
How about
So.
we just do our video of the weeks,
Mm-hmm.
video of the week, and do our main topics. I got everything else recorded on audio, so that'll go up.
Right.
Do you want to go through everything else?
If we could, real quick, just to, it'll be easier than trying to piece the video together. Since we had to cut stream, and then I'll just delete that old one because we didn't really talk to them about anything because it kept messing up. So all the important stuff is in this one. So on this day in 1980, during a North American tour, Bob Barker. Bob Marley collapsed while jogging in New York Central Park. After hospital tests, he was diagnosed with having cancer. Marley played his last ever concert 2 nights later at the Stanley Theater in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
September 21st, 1985. With the help of MTV Exposure, Money for Nothing gave Dire Straits their first U.S. #1 single.
When MTV actually helped.
Yeah.
Status Quo put themselves in the Guinness Book of World Records by appearing 4 venues in one day: Sheffield, Glasgow, Birmingham, and London, performing all 4 in a 12-hour period.
September 21st, 2011, a contract revealing that the Beatles refused to perform in front of a segregated audience at the Cow Palace in Daly City, California on August 31st, 1965, sold for $23,033 at an auction in Los Angeles. In addition to the desegregation clause, the contract guaranteed the band $40,000 and at least 150 police officers to provide security.
When you said oxygen, I laughed because I was waiting to see if he got to desegregation was going to say the same thing. It's a local spotlight on September 29th. That's a Saturday. Blues Collar Band will be performing at 6th Street Dive. Show starts at 9:30 p.m. No cover.
Mm-hmm. Saturday, September 29th, the Last Vinyls performing at Knickerbocker Saloon. Show starts at 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't get far in the quick headlines, but Avril Lavigne released her first song in 5 years.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
she did.
She's still alive.
Tom DeLonge and AJ Hartley released their second book in the trilogy, Secret Machines: A Fire Within. I need to finish the first one so I can read the second one.
Slipknot to re-release All Hope Is Gone for 10-year anniversary.
Whatever.
Meh.
I'm not a big Slipknot fan.
Yeah, me either.
Dave Grohl to appear in 50th anniversary of Sesame Street. That's weird.
Yeah. According to a report from Rolling Stone, the streaming giant Spotify has confirmed that they have tripled the number of tracks a single user can download, meaning the dreaded 3,333 old downloading limit has now been changed to 10,000 songs.
Dang. Amazon Alexa users can now receive concert information from Alexa thanks to this last Bands in Town and Amazon collab. The new Alexa integration lets users ask Alexa about upcoming artist shows and concerts in the area. Answers are drawn from Bands in Town's community over 470,000 registered artists. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Paramore is retiring Misery Business from live shows for now.
Damn.
Yeah.
Rock on the Range ending will be replaced by a new festival, Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival. The new festival plans to bring High-quality entertainment, art installations, and a premium food and beverage selection, Sonic Temple Art Music Festival also promises a diverse lineup.
Mm-hmm. Childish Gambino confirms This Is America tour will be his last ever.
Yeah, he's been saying that.
Yeah.
Northlane announced Northlane announced the departure of bassist Alex Milovic.
Neck Deep announced departure of bassist Phil Thorpe Evans.
Oh no.
Oh.
The Cranberry singer Dolores O'Riordan, cause of death revealed to be drowning in the tub of her Park Lane Hilton suite. The tragic accident a result of excessive alcohol intake. So reports the BBC on the hit maker single's death in London this past January. That sucks.
Yeah. CDs are dying 3 times as fast as vinyl is growing.
That's weird.
Right.
Apple Music is now searchable by lyrics, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Maroon 5 to play Super Bowl 53, halftime show in 2019.
City and Color, also known as Dallas Green, launched his own record label, Still Records, which is an imprint of Dine Alone Records. The first release on the label will be City and Color's album, Guide Me Back Home. It will feature 20 tracks, recorded during his 2017 solo Canadian tour. The album will be released digitally October 5th, and physical copies will be November 23rd. For every album sold, City and Color will donate $1 to Music Counts. Music Counts? Music Counts?
Music counts?
Music Counts? I don't know.
Music ounce? Music counts? Kiss announced farewell tour.
Haven't they done that already?
Yeah, I think this is like their 3rd time.
Nothing Nowhere announced headlining winter tour dates.
Goddamn autocorrect. Coheed and Cambria announced new leg for U.S. tour, but on my notes it says
Cored?
Cohered?
Coward?
Coward?
Trophy Eyes and Seaway announced a co-lighting lighting tour.
We're doing great.
Let's get to the weekly topics.
There's Moose Blood canceled their upcoming U.S. tour following visa issues.
Video of the week. Matt.
Mine is The Dark by Thrice. Their new
Nice.
album is out. It is amazing.
Yes.
Check it out.
Yes. Mine is Without Me by Eminem, because you need to fucking listen to it. MGK.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Listen to it. Machine Gun
I'll go through this one so you can...
Douche Canoe.
Machine Douche Canoe?
Yeah.
Since you sent me the other one. Spotify starts letting indie artists upload music directly. Streaming giant Spotify announced that certain indie artists will now be able to upload music directly to the service, bypassing the need for third-party distributors as reported by Billboard. It's called Spotify for Artists, and will be available to a select group of independent artists beginning this week. The special streaming account is beta launching after being tested with acts such as Hot Shade, No Name, Via, and Michael Brunn. Never heard of any of those. It's a mold-breaking move for Spotify, and one that completely X's the indie music middleman. Previously, indie artists had to use outside distributors such as DistroKid or TuneCore to get their music onto the service. We focused on making the tool easy, flexible, and transparent, says Spotify's Kinolio. Kinofolio?
I don't know.
I don't know. Kinoliofo? That sounded right. Kinoliofo?
Get an easier name and we'll say it right.
Yeah. There will be no limit or constraint on how often they can upload. We think that can open up a really interesting creative space for artists.
What the fuck are we doing?
But how does it work? Apparently, unsigned artists who don't have an active distribution agreement can simply log on to artist account and upload their music along with the with the info.
You can upload your music to Spotify.
Yeah, you can
now.
upload it now and bypass all the bullshit. You're happy. Tell me about Suge Knight.
Suge Knight pleads no contest to manslaughter. Let's move on.
He ran over some dudes. It was graphic. I wanted to show the video, but we probably get
Suge
banned.
Knight, let's just sum it up. Suge Knight ran over somebody during the filming of Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
In what year was that? 2015. And apparently it's just not getting resolved.
Yeah.
And he's pleaded no contest. He's going to prison for 28 years.
But the justice system works.
Wasn't it 28 years? Yeah. He's going to be
28 years.
28-year prison sentence. Suge Knight done. He's a piece of shit.
All right.
This is what we need to talk about.
So the best topic of the night, MGK and Eminem.
Yes.
It's been, diss tracks going back and forth.
Yeah.
Basically, it started. What was the what's Sway's show? Sway 45 or something like that.
Shade 45.
Shade
it's
45.
It's an XM channel.
Yeah.
The Eminem owns or something.
And then
like that.
Sway co-host. Well, you hosted or something like that.
I don't know who hosts it. I know that Shade 45 is Eminem's XM radio station that he runs or owns or some shit. I don't know who's the main DJ or whatnot, but I don't know why MGK wasn't allowed to be on there or whatever the beef was. I don't know what that was. I'm not sure why MGK wasn't allowed on there. I don't know. They weren't playing his music or something. So he made a diss track. He started this. He did this track dissing Eminem called Rap Devil. It's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It was petty.
It was very petty. Really, the whole thing is petty.
The whole thing is, yeah. But MGK isn't. He's not as good as Eminem.
Right.
He's just not. He's good.
Is anybody comparable to Eminem? Can you set the two side by side and be like, they're pretty close?
Eminem is Eminem.
Right.
There are other rappers that are better than Eminem in their own style.
In certain aspects.
But for MGK to come in and say he's like the new Eminem or whatever is silly.
Right. Well, he said, Eminem was my idol, and now they're like rivals.
Yeah,
But
so to come in and say that like you're like the new version of Eminem and like you're better, you're the new Eminem, you're the new white rapper Eminem, and you're better than he was is silly, because you're not.
Right.
Like, you're good in your own right, in your own space, but you're not on the same level.
Right.
You're not on the same level. You're not on the same caliber.
I'm not going to sit here and say I know a lot about rap, but it doesn't take, a genius to realize that rap is different from, how it was when Eminem first came out. And I was thinking, what if Eminem dropped My Name Is, like, today? Like in 2018, do you think it would be as popular as it was back then? When he first released it?
Probably not.
Right.
Probably not. But that's not the trend.
Right. Another thing is that Eminem's Kill Shot has the biggest rap debut in YouTube history.
Mm-hmm.
MGK's Rap Devil hit #1 on the U.S. iTunes charts.
Mm-hmm.
MGK released Binge.
But do you think Rap Devil would have hit #1 on the U.S. charts if it wasn't about Eminem?
No, nobody would care.
No. If it was about another rapper that is not very popular. If he was doing a diss track to a lower rapper, would it hit #1? No. Everybody's listening to it because it's about Eminem.
Exactly, and everybody's waiting.
Yeah.
Everybody was waiting to hear what Eminem was going to say.
It's all about Eminem. That's the thing. That's what MGK can't get. He's never going to win. It's all about Eminem.
Yeah, because he made it about Eminem.
Positive or negative, it's about Eminem.
Yeah, people are saying Eminem,
Yeah.
like we are now.
It's all about Eminem. MGK is the secondary.
Yeah.
It could have been any other rapper dissing Eminem. It's about Eminem.
Right.
That's the thing. I think that's what gets under his skin. I think he knows it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
it's not about MGK. It's about Eminem.
Right.
Whoever rapper is dissing Eminem, you're a secondary name on that ticket.
Yeah. And like Eminem said in that interview with Sway, that he didn't want to reply, but he wanted to reply to destroy him.
Yeah.
Because he said if he replied, it's just gonna make MGK bigger.
Yeah.
He's gonna make him more famous.
Right.
But I think really it's going the other way.
MGK has a big enough following that it made it popular.
Right.
And it got on the radar because he is a big artist.
Oh, for sure.
But it got bigger because it was him dissing Eminem.
Right.
And it might all be for publicity. They're on the same fucking...
They're on the same label.
I mean...
well, like, MGK just released an EP after weeks of hence, following the Rap Devil. Eminem just released a record. You think... Anybody would think, oh, this is all the record label.
Mm-hmm.
But then Sway was talking to Eminem in that interview, and he was like, since you guys are both on the record label, he's like, did you guys do this for, publicity? And Eminem was like, fuck no. He's like, I don't give a shit.
Right.
Anybody who has followed Eminem for a long time knows that he doesn't give a shit
I
about
don't think so.
record labels and all that stuff. He doesn't need them.
No, I don't think so. I didn't even know he was on that. I figured he had his own label.
Yeah. And then I saw a thing. Somebody went on the Wikipedia pages for MGK and took a screenshot, and it said Rap Devil, written by Colin Baker and Ronald Spence Jr. Well, Colin Baker is MGK.
Okay.
And Ronald Spence Jr. is Ronnie J. He's the producer. So a lot of the times producers will get writing credits if they help make the melodies and stuff like that.
Right.
Or like even if it's like some suggestions, they'll get credit.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh yeah, well see, he didn't write anything." Well, yeah, he did. He was on there. And then everybody's like, "Oh, see, Eminem he wrote his own. He didn't have anybody help write it." It's like that's not the point.
But it was MGK and his producer, which isn't that uncommon.
Right. That's all the time.
That's pretty good.
Have you watched the Grammys?
To have two people on a fucking credit's pretty damn good.
If you think that's aggravating, watch the Grammys.
Read a fucking Beyonce credit.
Yeah.
You'll see Beyonce at the very bottom of the list.
Yeah.
No, I just...
What was that in Popstar? He's like, I knew this song was going to be hit. That's why I have 14 producers.
No, so like MGK hasn't dealt with all the shit that Eminem dealt with in his career. Like
right. Like we were talking about earlier, I think, MGK wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for Eminem.
No. Eminem was in the shit of it back in the 90s and
not just
2000s.
Eminem, a lot of other...
all the rappers
yeah,
at that time
paved the way with...
And he was one of the most outspoken ones. Not the most,
yeah.
I don't know, but one of them. His was a big deal because he was the white rapper that looked like all the other. That was his songs were about how I look like your kids.
Yeah.
Like he got under people's skin because he's like, I look like your kids and you're trying to ban me.
Right.
And they were trying to put censorships on the albums and everything else, and he fought that shit. And that's he paved the way for what rap, he helped pave the way for what rap is now.
Oh, absolutely.
And you can do what you want to do because of what him and all the other rappers did.
Right.
And he's just smoother. Like,
yeah, I think so too.
MGK's Rap Devil sounds like a mad teenager yelling at his dad
with auto-tune.
And Killshot sounds like a wiser person coming back and telling you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like, listen up, you blockhead.
Fucking child.
You macaroni ears.
Like, it sounds...
Yeah.
And I don't know. He just delivers it better. I don't think there's a question of who won that one.
Yeah. People are saying MGK Like, I don't know how you can say he won.
I don't think so.
To me.
He sounds jealous of Eminem's career.
Yeah. To me, it literally sounded like someone throwing a temper tantrum.
Yeah. That's what it is, really.
Yeah.
It's him throwing a temper tantrum because he's not allowed on Shade 45.
Right. Yeah, that's literally. Yeah, that's it.
He's jealous.
Hit the nail
and
on the head.
He's mad because he's not allowed to do something. People are telling him yes all the time in his life now.
Right.
And someone told him no. And now he's throwing a fit to somebody bigger than him.
Yeah, it's like you can't.
And the bigger person said, fuck off.
Yeah, the dude, Eminem's been around forever. He's not going to fucking take your shit.
He's not giving into your bullshit.
He didn't care about the media back when he was when he was coming out. He didn't give a shit. He's definitely not going to give a shit about MGK.
No.
That dude's.
I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
Is he's not giving into his bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
So how about Ticketmaster?
Fuck Ticketmaster. Right in their ass.
Ticketmaster, they're being accused of mass scalping.
Yes.
But then Ticketmaster turned around and calls mass scalping report categorically untrue.
But they went undercover and investigated it. What was it, CBC Toronto?
Yeah, CBC News and Toronto Star conducted undercover investigation by sending journalists to a live entertainment convention in Las Vegas this summer. Damn it! See, I was trying to.
Basically, they were told about Trade Desk is a software they have that allows you to buy mass quantities of tickets.
Yeah, it allows people to resell tickets, and you can buy a massive quantities of tickets, like 500 plus. What the hell are you gonna do with 500 tickets?
Resell them.
Scalping.
Trade Desk, is it owned by Ticketmaster then? Is that the deal?
Not sure.
Is that how did they get the money? They were getting money back on those scalp tickets somehow.
I'm sure
I'm assuming Trade Desk is something where they get money through that.
Yeah, like why would anybody need to buy 500 tickets? Like resale tickets.
To scalp them.
Exactly.
People make a living on it.
No venue's going to buy 500 resale tickets to sell.
Like you buy 500 tickets.
Yeah, the venues already buy them ahead of time.
Right.
So.
And then you buy 500 tickets from the venue.
Exactly.
Through Ticketmaster.
Again.
Well, no. So you're the scalper. You buy 500 tickets through Ticketmaster from the venue.
Right.
And then you get on Trade Desk or whatever, and you sell them again. You're scalping them by reselling them, but through their platform, and they get another fee from it, from you selling the scalp tickets. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Is the scalper buys the tickets from Ticketmaster, and then resells them on this Trade Desk platform or whatever.
So then it doesn't look like
And then there's
scalping.
another fee. When the scalper resells them, there's another fee through that platform that Ticketmaster owns.
Yeah, then Ticketmaster's over there like...
So they're double dipping on the fucking tickets.
Yeah, getting fucking honey-dicked.
Yeah. Fucking assholes is what they are.
Right?
It's bullshit.
And then what makes it worse is that Live Nation owns Ticketmaster.
Yeah, so they own the venue, they own the ticket selling company, and they own the scalping company.
Yeah. And then you got to pay fees. Like, why do you need to pay fees?
And you're paying fees on all of them.
Yeah. Why do we need to pay fees?
And then beers are $19 fees.
Exactly.
I mean, you're getting fucked. You're getting
$12 water.
It's gangbang.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
I really think that Ticketmaster needs to fucking go out. Like, Live Nation needs to go out. They need to go.
The fees need to go away.
The whole fucking company is corrupt.
If they're going to stay, the fees need to go.
Something's got to change.
Like, you're paying... The fees are so high that you're almost paying as much as for another ticket.
Yeah.
And then you got to pay for fucking parking. So then you're paying like $50-$60 for fees and parking.
Yeah.
And you're like, that was more than the ticket.
And then the artist is like, we don't make anything.
Yeah.
Like, where's all this money going that we just paid?
Yeah, it goes to the venue.
Yeah.
The artists only make money off their merch.
Yeah. It's gross.
So that's why when you go to see a band and T-shirts are like $35.
It's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Makes me sick.
And another thing, like they say they're not scalping tickets, but how are tickets selling out in like 10 seconds?
Because they're scalping them.
Exactly.
Through Trade Desk.
I went online to their web. Can you click the link on there?
Which one?
Right
this
here.
one?
Yeah. I don't know why it didn't.
I don't know. It does that sometimes.
Fucking Microsoft Word.
That's Australia.
Okay, so read. Why do tickets?
Why did they
Just read that paragraph.
Why do tickets sell so quickly for popular events? When a popular event goes on sale, there are literally hundreds and sometimes thousands of customers simultaneously attempting to purchase tickets across all distribution channels. Like any limited commodity, tickets are sold as long as seats are available, and sometimes they go quickly. If 500 fans are simultaneously buying tickets for 4 tickets each, 2,000 tickets can be sold in a matter of seconds. It's the same reason why a typical 18,000 seat arena can sell out in a few minutes. Also, in many cases, tickets are held by the promoter or venue and have been pre-sold to season ticket holders for the entire run of the event, reducing the quantity of tickets available for purchase through Ticketmaster and by the general public.
I call bullshit
I don't think so, yeah.
because if tickets are selling out in seconds
Mm-mm.
to an entire venue,
There's an automated system in play.
keep in mind you have to log in, look for the ticket,
Click through all the extra fees, make sure you don't get charged extra for
buy
12,
the ticket,
for 12 parking
and then it
passes
has
you
to
didn't want.
load.
And then you got to make sure you're not clicking on the 12 other extra things they're trying to get you to buy.
Exactly.
Because there's always like, would you like to upgrade to this VIP thing
They're like,
and
no.
this VIP thing? No, I don't want that. No, I don't want that.
I don't want $9 soda.
No, thank you. No,
No.
I don't want
No,
that.
I do want parking.
No, I don't want VIP park. I want regular parking.
Yeah.
Where's the scroll? There's the regular parking.
Selling out in seconds, my ass.
No. No.
Because people are simultaneously buying tickets.
No.
Bullshit. There's no fucking way.
Nah.
There's no way.
No.
It takes at least 5 minutes to buy one ticket.
Yes. That's bullshit.
And then it's like, please enter your card information. Oh, fuck.
Fuck, where's my card? Oh, security code rubbed off. How the fuck do I...
Yeah. No way. There's no way.
I think we're full of shit.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Obviously.
They're doing it. Lying sons of bitches.
So, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj got in a fight.
Who cares?
They were one of them threw a shoe at each other. Do you think she was like, "If the shoe fits, bitch," throws it?
Maybe.
We're not gonna. I don't want to talk about that. They're both
Maybe.
garbage.
I didn't really look into that one. I'm not a big fan of them.
Yeah, both garbage.
But garbage.
Garbage.
But
how about that?
Greta Van Fleet
Yeah,
can suck my butt. They're good.
they are good,
They're good, but you know.
but they also claim
But you know what they are?
to not be influenced by Led Zeppelin.
They're a Led Zeppelin cover band, brother.
Yeah. Oh my God. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell, Dale.
Hell Dale, brother.
I just, when I read that, I was looking into them, and they're like, well, we don't have an influence from Led Zeppelin. That's where I stopped. And I said, nope, I'm done with listening to your
Yeah, you're
fucking
like,
music.
bullshit.
You're
How could you
fucking
not?
lying to me. Don't lie to me.
Every modern rock band is influenced by Led Zeppelin.
Don't lie to me when you look and sound just like them.
Yeah, you literally look just like them.
Lying to me.
And it's 2018.
Liars.
You think they've been reincarnated?
No. They ain't even all dead.
I know. We're not Led Zeppelin. We're just reincarnated.
When the lead singer of Led, or not, I don't even know if it was lead singer, one of the members of Led Zeppelin was interviewed and asked about them, and he said, yeah, they sound, something along the lines of, they sound just like us.
Yeah, when Led Zeppelin's saying you sound just like them,
You sound just like them.
you're fucked.
Don't fucking, if you could just say, yeah, we got a big influence from Led Zeppelin, I would have been done with it. And I would have said, cool, you sound good, I like you guys are good. But when you say that you don't have any influence by it,
Right.
you're fucking lying to me.
Yeah, you're fucking lying.
Don't be fucking lying to me. I don't want to hear it. Fuckers.
You bastard.
I just shut that down. I forgot we got the outro song, because I guess that ain't happening.
That's all right. I didn't. Oh my God, these cameras. Please help us get cameras. See,
Please.
look, I just,
Please, Lord, baby Jesus.
I get.
Fucking 5 pound, 9 ounce baby Jesus.
That's what it looks like when I take my glasses off.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Oh my God. I can't handle these cameras.
I
They
can't
won't stay in
handle it.
focus.
Fuck this shit.
But thanks for watching, everybody. thanks to Paperback for coming on. Good luck to them on their tour. Definitely check out their album coming out next
Yes.
Friday on the 28th. Download it, if you like vinyls, they got vinyls coming out for it. So if that's your thing, do it.
That's my thing.
I like vinyls.
What's your thing?
I don't know. Stuff.
Stuffing things.
Yeah, stuffing things into other things. Look like shit going into other shit.